Hi everybody, it's Rick Cole from Pirates Digital Media at North Central Missouri College, and it is time once again for the Pirate People Podcast. Our podcast is published weekly and has to do with a lot of the people that you may or may not know connected with North Central Missouri College. Today, one thing you probably do know is that the Williamson family is very well represented at North Central Missouri College. And Zoe Williamson is the latest student, along with her twin Bailey, to grace the campus. Her parents work here also. Let's visit with Zoe Williamson on the Pirate People Podcast. Zoe, you've got a family tradition here at North Central. Even your dad is here now.
Yeah.
Tell me about all the family connections with North Central.
Well, my mom started it. She started working in the financial aid office. And then my sister Essie, mom really encouraged her to come here because she wanted to do nursing. And NCMC has a great nursing program. So my older sister went to NCMC and maxed out all her credits here that she could possibly take. And then me and Bailey just saw it as the most financially stable option. And it was the smartest option for us since it's close to home. The classes are great. And
let's stop right here and say you and Bailey are twins.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So there are two of you here at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. And then go ahead.
And then Dad followed us all here.
Right. And he's teaching, right?
Yes, he's an English teacher now.
He's been a teacher, though, on the adjunct faculty for a while.
Oh, yeah.
I think, right?
Because he started off in Samoa. He was teaching in Samoa in the Peace Corps. And then he went to Gallatin High School. And I know he did teach at Gilman first. I don't know what the timeline of all this, but he taught in Samoa.
Way before you were born.
Yeah, right? Gilman City, because that's how my mom and him met. At the Gilman School, and then he taught at Gallatin, and then now he's teaching here.
Okay, good. You ever get the feeling like they're looking over your shoulder a little bit? I mean, gosh, that's pretty close proximity.
Oh yeah, I like. When I just don't have anything else to do on campus, I go and visit my mom in the financial aid office. But if I start talking about test scores and stuff, she's like, you really need to step it up. And I was like, I thought I did good on it, but whatever. Always wants us to do better.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I'm sure they're not like so-called helicopter parents always looking over your shoulder. That would not be good. But, they just want you to do well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your sister, Essie, who was here and for a couple of years was pretty much the face of the franchise. She was on every publication and everything. How's she doing? What's she doing?
She's doing pretty good. She's at the University Hospital at Mizzou in Columbia. And
as an instructor, or she's not a patient, right? She's not.
No, yeah, okay. She's a nurse. I think she has her RN maybe.
Right.
I don't know all the things with nursing, but she's working towards the next step in her nursing career. I'm not sure what that is, but she's just working and going to school.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
How about you? How are you doing in school?
I'm doing pretty well.
Good.
I'm getting my AA transfer degree in business, with an emphasis in business from NCMC. And then I plan on transferring on. But this semester I added a certificate in entrepreneurship because I want to own my own food truck. So I thought that would be helpful.
What kind of food?
Well, I started off with wanting pasta and waffle cones. Savory waffle cones. So it's like waffle cone or like pasta on the go. But then I was like, that might be a bit too difficult. And then I was like, maybe I should just make weird types of corn dogs. Like brat dogs. Like a brat in a corn dog form.
Right.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, good idea.
Or just like different things on a stick.
Right.
I think that'd just be really fun.
Food on a stick.
Yeah, because I love corn. I love corn dogs, so it's like might as well just make them.
That's right. So entrepreneurship could be in your future business. What else are you thinking about when you get to be the ripe old age of say 26?
Well, accounting is also an option. I took class accounting 1 and 2 with Rhonda Koppel. And she was awesome, and I loved the class, and so accounting might be in my future, but who knows? Right.
But you're kind of like Essie. I think you're getting as much as you can get in the time here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you plan then? Where are you going to go after this year?
Me and Bailey want to stay together as long as we can, so we're looking at Mizzou because our younger cousin is there and Essie's there. and that we're also looking at Truman because that's where my dad went.
Okay. Let's talk about the twin thing. You were telling me, I think, a week or so ago, you and Bailey, do you get misidentified a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So you are pretty close. I mean, some twins don't look alike.
Like
right?
in high school, we got to the point where we'd both answer to Zoe and Bailey.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Like, we didn't care what name you use, like, we'll answer to you.
Does that irritate you at all that you're so close
It irritates
identified?
me when it's, like, people that are close to us or that have known us all our lives.
Mom and Dad?
Yeah.
Do they get you mixed up?
Like, Dad calls us Boo Bears or Bailey Boo Bear sometimes, and he'll call me that, and I'll get mad at him. He's like, I call you both that. I'm like, no, you don't. You call Bailey that. Everybody
Bailey is
knows
Bailey
that.
Boo Bear?
Yeah.
That might be the most revealing fact we've ever had on this show. It might be. I'm sure I get you. In passing, I probably do that.
Well, some of my friends here I've made on campus,
Yeah.
they've come up to me and they're like, why didn't you tell me you were a twin?
Right.
I was like, I thought everybody knew. Like,
Yeah,
I just
I did
assumed.
until a couple weeks ago. So if Bailey is Boo Bear, what's Zoe? What's your nickname?
Like Honey Bun or something like that. I don't know.
Those are dad names.
He says all types of things. But
Those are Dad's names.
yeah.
Your dad, you ever have him in class
Yeah, I have a class with him.
this year?
Yeah.
This semester?
Interpersonal communication. It's my favorite class and he's my favorite teacher.
Is that right? What does he do?
I might
well?
be a bit biased,
Well,
but
that's okay. What does he do well?
he's just very energetic. Like when he's teaching, he's very involved. He walks around. He uses like hand gestures. He uses a bunch of different accents, which I really like because it always makes me laugh when he does different voices.
Can you do voices?
Depends on the mood I'm in. Like if
Oh.
I'm very caffeinated, I'll do voices all the time and I'll be really funny. But like if I'm just tired, I can't do anything. I can barely talk.
So if you have a lot of caffeine, you think you're funny, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So I like that. What's your caffeine level right now?
I'd say it's about 300 milligrams.
And how many? What's a caffeine high for you then?
Like 600.
Oh, so you're right in the mid range.
Yeah. But
So-
it's like, it's not all at once. It's like throughout the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a caffeine plan in the morning?
I drink
do
a bang.
budget?
I drink a bang every single morning
I like those too.
because I just like, I can't start my day. Because I am not a coffee drinker because I think
Right.
coffee and tea are brewed dirt. So I just don't drink those.
Interesting. I'll think about that the next time I have a coffee.
They're brown.
Well, they are,
It's
but
gross.
Grape Bang is purple.
Well, yeah, but I like purple better than brown when it comes to liquids.
I'm gonna come back to that because I think that your brown brats on a stick might qualify. So I'm just saying. All right, enough of that. Yeah, I'm sure I had a perfectly reasonable way to go to the next segment of this, but for the life of me, I can't remember it. In school, when you are in classes, especially with your dad, what's it like at North Central as opposed to like high school?
I mean, I usually try to stay kind of like quiet, but then like once I get comfortable with the class, it really is just like talking to friends.
Right.
And like even if you don't know somebody, like you'll have an argument with them or like you'll agree with each other on something, and it's just like you build your own community within that class. Like I remember last semester I had a speech class, and like all of us like didn't know each other, and we just became like really good friends.
Right.
And it was just like so fun every time we went in there because it was like you just got to see your friends every day.
Right,
So
yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah, that's good. What other things are you doing on campus? It seems like you're busy with lots of stuff.
Well, I'm vice president of Student Senate. I'm president of our Phi Mu here on campus. I'm in business club, and I'm on the campus activities board.
My goodness. Wow.
I like
that's
to stay
a lot
busy.
I guess you do. Let's talk about Student Senate, an
Okay.
elected position, correct? Mm-hmm. What does the vice president do?
I feel like I'm not sure about the actual like role of it, but my interpretation is that I am Carly. Carly is our president right now.
Carly Beebe.
No, Carly Beck.
Oh, Carly Beck, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I am her cheerleader.
Okay.
I'm there to support her. I'm there to do any tasks that she is just feeling overwhelmed with. I'm there to bring her some ideas and just kind of be her helper.
Sure.
That's how I view the position.
What are the issues for Student Senate this year? What are you working on?
Well, we need to come up with a class gift. That's what we do every year. We facilitate like the Veterans Day, the name thing.
The roll call.
Yes, the roll call.
Right.
And then we do the holiday lighting, and then it's just informing all the organizations of the activities and like just communicating with the organizations and making sure the whole campus is on like the same page about events and stuff.
How about your other responsibilities? President of?
FIMU.
FIMU.
Yes.
Okay. FIMU stands for what? Do you know?
I have
Just
no
a name?
Yeah.
But it's an academic society?
It's like a sorority.
Sorority.
Yeah.
Okay, so no guys, only women.
Yes.
Okay, and what's the purpose of the sorority?
I found that the purpose is just to like, it's like another part of campus where you can have a community. Like there's business club, there's like the BSU, there's First Generations Club, but FIMU is like the community that I found. It's just a group of girls who like to get together and have fun and gossip.
Right, okay.
And it's just a lot of fun. And we just got done with our toy drive that we're going to send over to Children's Mercy. So.
Okay, is that now, do you have to be elected to, not your position, but to the club, or can anybody join? I mean, is it like a sorority where you have to be asked to join?
No.
Fraternal?
We had a table set up at the camp, what is it called?
Activity fair?
Yeah, the activity fair.
Organizational fair.
The organizational and club fair. We had a table set up there, and we had like our advisors, Amanda Steinman, her business cards set up, and like you just text her if you want to be in it. So it's not really anything. It's just like you want to be in it, you can be in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not one of those super hyper competitive kind of things where you have to go through what are the sororities called? It's not Rush, is it for sorority?
It is Rush, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What about when you go on to, let's say, MU, when you do that kind of thing?
We went on a tour there, me and my sister. We went and they told us like that the student center is where you can like sign up for all these things. I was like, okay, I need to go to that building. Because I found out through high school, through FFA and FBLA and stuff, leadership is like one of my passions. So I really like to be involved with organizations and things on campus just so I can like meet new people and have like a clue into what's going on campus.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what about business club? Because you said you are interested in business and that kind of stuff. And there was a fourth one you were interested in too that you're doing. What was the fourth thing? Activities board.
Oh yeah, I love the campus activities board.
Okay, talk about that, please.
Well, it started Leslie Collins. She's like the advisor for it.
Sure.
And it's currently me, Carly, and Lexi, and we just got 2 more representatives. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah. But we just get together and we brainstorm ideas. Like over the summer, we had a retreat where we just brainstormed ideas, got some dates set, and so for just fun activities around campus. And I think that's really fun just to like put an input about what would be fun for these students. And we did move-in day, or like we did like the last part of move-in day, and I got to be a bartender for like mocktails, and it was really fun.
That's good.
I had a blast.
People a lot of caffeine, so they got it to that 600 meg level.
There was a lot of sugar in all the drinks.
That's great.
They were saying they were gonna have trouble sleeping in that night, and I was like, probably.
You know, our campus is diverse in that regard because we've got so many commuters online and all that. Do you try to cater to that community as well as the kids living in the dorms?
I think that I'm on the campus activities board, and I do commute every day. Right, okay. So I think that my point of view is helpful to the board, just to like see like how the timings of people who commute are going to work out with the events that we have here on campus.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
What about activities for like old guys like me who turn their phones off at 7 and go to bed at 7:30? What do you think about? Are there any activities for old geezers?
I don't think we really are doing activities directed towards that group.
Well, if you have one of those old timers nights, make sure you tell me where to get.
There's
my
self-defense
bag.
at 5 tonight.
There's what?
Self-defense.
Oh, is there? Okay. Well, I won't probably be here for that, but thank you. That's good. That's good to know. When you look back on your North Central years, what do you think the thing is that's going to pop out that you'll really remember?
Probably all the people that I've met. Because due to the small class sizes, like I said, you build your own communities, you meet new people, you make new friends, and just walking down the sidewalk to class,
right.
You see somebody you know. And I think I'll really remember all the people I met.
Right.
Yeah.
It would be, I would think, a huge jump for you or anybody from the size of town you're from, Gilman City, right?
Yes.
To go from that environment to the University of Missouri.
Yeah.
I know I went from a relatively small town to a big university. Didn't like it a bit.
Yeah.
Wish I would have gone this route. Mm-hmm. So it didn't work out that way. But was that difficult even at North Central? Was North Central big? Was it a hard jump?
I think just the atmosphere of college was kind of like the jump, but the class sizes were actually very easy to acclimate into from school. My high school class was smaller than my classes here.
How many graduates?
8.
8 graduates?
8 graduates.
Senior year?
Yes.
Wow, that is small.
Because at Gilman, through the years, you start off with a lot in preschool, and then it slowly dwindles to high school.
True.
So
yeah.
It was kind of like a change just to have went from going from 8 to 20 to 25.
Right.
But it really wasn't all that bad of a change.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. I think that's what community colleges and junior colleges are really good for.
And that was a major factor in coming to NCMC and not going to a 4-year automatically, is that it's just a good transition from high school. And then so I kind of have an idea of how college works and then going to a 4-year.
Incoming freshmen, if you had a chance to talk to them or him or her individually, what would you advise them about being successful at this level?
Just do the work. Because here at NCMC, it's extremely hard to fail. You have to be trying to fail.
Right.
So if you just put in the work and you put the effort out, you will do good. You will succeed. You will graduate.
Right.
But if you just choose not to do the work, you choose not to listen to your teachers, then you're not going to be successful here.
You are, just to summarize, you've got how many hours this semester?
15.
15 hours. Mm-hmm. You're a student senate vice president, president of FIMU, thank you. And you're doing the 2 other things. Mm-hmm. You have a twin you have to keep tabs on, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do in your spare time? What do you do for fun?
I take naps.
Yeah, you're a big napper?
Yeah, I love naps.
Do you get a lot of negative feedback on that? Because I do. I love my naps.
Yeah, I mean, people will be like, how do you nap? Just in the middle of the day. And I'm like, because I'm tired and I'm going to take a nap.
That's the best time to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I like to, this is how my day goes. I wake up, I drink an energy drink, I go to class, I eat lunch, I take a nap, wake up, do homework.
Okay.
So because I'm more of a night owl, so if I sleep during the day, then I can get all my work done at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What time do you get up in the morning?
6:30, 7:30.
What time do night owls generally go to bed? Varies.
1 to 2, sometimes 3.
That's not very much sleep.
Yeah, but I got that nap in.
Oh, true. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you nap? Do you do the cat nap thing, or do you sleep for a solid 2 hours?
Oh, it's 3 hours.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I've been working up to that.
Yeah.
It used to be 2 hours on the dot. Now it's creeping up there.
Yeah, because I used to just do an hour, and it'll be fine. But then I was like, no, I'm just gonna sleep until I wake up, and it's usually around 3 hours.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to meet a fellow napper. Mm-hmm. I think we're probably both up past our nap time this afternoon. So
yeah, a little bit.
Let you know. Thank you so much for sharing all that information.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's been good, and best of luck to you down the road after North Central and wherever you end up at a 4-year. And when you make a lot of money on corn dogs, make sure you let us know.
I will.
All right. Thank you, Zoe.
Thank you.
Our thanks to Zoe Williamson for being a part of the Pirate People podcast. We will be back next week with more here, produced by Pirates Digital Media.